when I used to, like I said, I used to hang out with my father, always, all my life. And I'd go to the theaters and go ever since I was a little boy. At any rate, I was in the office one day, and Sammy and the tree were in the office. We just met. That was it. We just met. Nice, hello, how are you? Fun, so on and so forth. Then my father put together a small show to take to Hawaii for the 442nd Air Division, which was a Japanese air thing during the Second War. We have all the pictures of that, by the way. That's when Sammy and I went this way, like that.
Tell me about
Two young kids with nothing to do, no place to go, but hang out on the beach or have fun. So, and this is very, very important for people to know, the relationship between Sammy and myself just clicked. It was a perfect match of two young fellas. Nothing gay or anything like that. It's just two guys, but we had nothing to do. So what did we do? We started fake fighting, fist fighting. Neither one of us were fist fighters. Anyway, first thing we did was break up a restaurant in Hawaii, which my family had to pay for the chairs and stuff that we broke. But we got very, very good at fake fighting, like a movie thing, like we had practice for days on how to throw this and that. But we had a knack of being able to fight and tell each other what we were going to do or what was coming while we were doing it. And I have plenty of movies to back all this up. All right. So that was one of the things that we did. Now we're going to move ahead a few years. Sammy started getting a name, so they started playing the better clubs. And we were in San Francisco, playing the Fairmont Hotel. And still with nothing to do during the day. What do you do? So Sammy loves to shop. I don't think that's a secret from anybody in the world about Sammy's shopping. So we went to Abercrombie & Fitch in San Francisco, which at that time, Abercrombie & Fitch was a store that devoted itself to getting supplies for people who are going safari. You know, the big guns and all the hats and all the paraphernalia goes to that. Well, as we're walking through the store, Sammy sees a pair of foils and the mask. He said, oh, we got to get those. Get those. So we got those. Now, fighting first, now came the swords. Fighting like you wouldn't believe, and we got very, very good at it, like we were the fist fighting. There was one very funny incident that happened where we were, when you worked at the Fairmont, you stayed on the 7th floor, which is the top of the hotel. And we were in a real fist fight down the hall. I mean, I don't mean fist fight, I mean sword fighting down the hall. Click, clack, bing, bang, things were going every place. And we were right in front of the doors to the elevator. And the Fairmont Hotel only had 2 elevators, and this was the main one. And it opened up, and all these people and all their refinery is what they used to wear back in the day, as they say, all dressed up and everything. And here's the little black guy from Harlem and the white Jewish guy from the San Fernando Valley, you know, for sword fighting one another in the hallway. We got in a bit of trouble with that, but the owner of the hotel, Ben, it'll come back to me. That's what happens in the older short-term memory doesn't work that well. Gave us permission, but you got to do it on the roof or you got to do it in your room, not down the hallway anymore. So that's what we would do. Wherever we went, if we wanted something to do, we would do that. We would find something to do. The reason, and then I think this is very important, people don't realize that Sammy did not have a regular life. He never went to school. He never learned to read. He never learned to write. All his life. He never played with the kids because he was on stage at 2 years old. And so through all those years, so now this fighting with the swords and the fighting with the fist fighting was kids play. It was child play. But that's the game we played. And we both had fun at it. Now we go to Arizona.
Well, hold on real quick. So when you guys met in Hawaii, how old were you both? How old were you in Hawaii when you're...
Oh, I'd say, let's back it up. I was 17 years old.
So you were 17.
16 and a half, around 16 and a half.
You were 16 and a half, and how old was
He was 4.5 years older than I.
So here you guys were. You were 16. He was
6, 7, 18, 20 years old. 20, 21 years old.
Or 20. Yeah, my math is apparently great.
Well, whatever it is, whatever comes out is that's what it was.